Hi everybody. All right, I'm just going to check to make sure I am where I think I am and give everyone a chance to find me live. That's so scary. I hope I remember how to use this technology. You might notice that if you've been watching me for a while that I'm back. I'm back on my Mac. So yeah, my new Mac arrived the end of last week, and I've got it set up, and it looks like I'm frozen over there, but not there. Okay. Okay, don't know what to think. I have to assume it's going to catch up. I think it is. Trying. So I've noticed that in the afternoon, since we've all come to this work from home situation, that the internet seems to not be as powerful in the afternoon as it is earlier in the day. Unfortunately, that's when I am available to have a live video. But I do have an adapter coming in the mail that will let me hook up my laptop straight to the main router. That'll be a much better situation. So hopefully this is not going to be the way the whole afternoon is going to go. I know that's frustrating. Well, okay, we're just going to get going and we'll figure it out as we go. So I have to show you that over the weekend I finished up 21 Easter cards. Let me just show you how pretty these are. So, hey Sally. So, oops, let's get the lighting right here. So isn't this lovely? And did the inside like this. And then even decorated my envelopes. So I am learning to do that more and more. So I had a few like that. And then I had this one, just real simple, but really pretty. So I'm excited to get these in the mail. I thought that might happen today, but no. Then I have a few like this. And I think, yeah, I didn't decorate the inside of this one as well. Then let's see, what else did we have? I think there are a couple others, yeah. So then there was this one with the vellum, and then I did that on the inside. And then a few of them, I decorated the back of the envelope like that. Hey Lou. So that was a busy weekend on that, and the coloring. I got most of the designs ready for my birthday club class for April. The challenge is going to be narrowing it down. So let me grab this and I'll show you what I mean. So in the birthday club class, we make 6 cards, and I'm featuring the new ornate garden in that class. So this is one of the designs. And then this one, probably, I don't know, this may be kind of a bonus extra credit kind of card. It's a little fussy, but I thought it turned out really pretty. I've been following a demonstrator from Australia named Kayla, and a lot of these designs are cased from her. I love this one, and then this, yeah, so that one, and then this one, and then you saw the photos that I posted of of these two online. So this is a class again that's going to feature some coloring to it, and I always like to show you what your options are. You don't have to go out and invest, money in the Stampin' Blends if you're not ready to do that. You can watercolor with your inks, which is what I did here, or you can use watercolor pencils. This one seemed to be the favorite, and yes, I did use Stampin' Blends for it, but this is a really soft, pretty effect as well. I think this one is running right up there in the top of my favorites. I just loved this. And again, I colored this this image. It's the same image, just stamped off, or stamped in a smaller area. Now this one is under construction because I need, I've got an order coming in that will help me finish it up. And I don't know if y'all can hear it yet, but Hazel is making her way up the stairs. Hardin is watching her for me so that I can do the video. Bless his little heart. That's not going real well, it doesn't sound like. So, hey, Joyce. So anyway, that's the birthday class. It'll be $30. We'll include some of the paper, the designer series paper. It'll include these little gold gems and the ribbon from the ribbon pack. So there's the terracotta and the old. Do you need to come say hello? Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Hi. Okay, well you can come up here and say hi. Okay. Look. Hey, no, they don't want to see your crying face. Can you say hello? And be happy. Yeah, hello. Hello. Okay, now I need you to go play with Uncle Hardin so Mimi can teach them something today, okay? And then we can watch Secret Life of Pets. Okay? Can we do that? Maybe Uncle Hardin could get you a snack. Would you like some juice and a cookie?
Snack.
Would you like a snack?
Yeah.
Okay. Hardin, are you going down to come back up?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Joyce says hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. We say hi, Miss Joyce.
Hi.
You have to take your hands out of your mouth. Okay. I know you can't see. If we were on a Zoom, you'd be able to see them too. But I'm still working on how to learn how to do that. So I've got some serious messy hair. Okay, so anyway, we'll make 6 cards and product will be included in that, and then we'll have a class, probably like we did last month, where we'll have a Facebook group, and I will create videos for each of the class. And maybe we can do a Zoom call in addition to that. Yeah, no, I need you to hold on. Hey, no, come up here and hold on. Okay. Hazel, that's not helping me. Hey, I need you to be a good helper. Okay. Hazel. Oh, are you my girl? Okay. Okay. Real life, folks. Okay. You go with Uncle Hardin. Okay. You go with Uncle Hardin.
A cookie.
All right. You go with Uncle Hardin and be a good girl. Well, I'm going to take off my jacket now. I'm not cold. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, anyway, and I have 2 more designs. Oh, yeah, because I didn't grab that. Hold on. Sorry. So, this card I got with a packet from Rhonda, and this is that same stamp in black and white with a little petal pink. It's beautiful. So, lots of options here. So I'll provide the supplies for 6 of them, and then hey Jen, we will maybe have some bonus cards as well, and you guys can share what you're doing with it. Just have lots of fun. So that's the birthday class, $30, RSVP soon. I have to update my website with some of the online details, because I guess we're going to do that through April, maybe May. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. And it is going to use the Ornate Garden. If I have anybody here that, I don't know, needs to craft, you've got some loose ends, loose time on your hands, but you don't have a lot of stamps or don't think you have all the supplies that you need, I have one kit of this Tropical Oasis Memories and More, and we make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got it prepped for 8 cards, but you could actually probably double that and make 16 because the card pack that comes in here includes 2 of each. So these are the cards. Oops. And they're super pretty, but there's no stamping. Okay, so this is assembly. Everything is punched or embossed for you. You'll have to do some trimming, okay, because the cards in the Memories and More pack are going to be 4x6 and 3x4. So you have to cut them down to fit the card base. But these are lovely cards. I have one kit. It is $30. I can ship it if you need to, but it includes. So here are the card bases and envelopes. Everything's all prepped for you except for what comes in here. Okay, and these are printed cardstock. There are stickers in here. Bright colors, lots of tropical theme. I could use a little tropics right now. And a full bolt of this braided trim, this ribbon, a package of pearls to embellish, and a package of dimensionals. So this is a great kit if you don't have a lot of stamps and ink and blocks. This is a no stamping kit that you can take. I've got all the directions on how to put them together already. Porch pickup, $30. I can ship it for $38. So maybe it's not something that you need, but you need someone you know needs it. So spread the word. Help me out. The Ladybug kits that I talked about, all sold. All 6 of those have sold. I'm waiting on my order so that I can finalize that class and get it ready for everybody. So Sally, I know you've got one of those. Okay, so it's time to be quiet and start stamping. So I posted some instructions earlier and said for you to go ahead and prep, get your cardstock out. And this is so funny because you guys got all yours out and I didn't get mine out. No, that's not true. I just set it down somewhere. Okay, so now I'm going to cheat and do this project exactly the way I saw it. If you know anything about me, then you know that's kind of how I roll. The first time I need to follow the rules. With Paper Pumpkin, I get 2 kits. The first one I pretty much follow the instructions for, and then the second one I might deviate and do some alternates for. I got extra kits of the March Paper Pumpkin so that I could do some of those alternate projects. So, but this one, I have to do it the first time the way I saw it, and then I'll change that up. All right, let me see if I can. If I do this, okay. All right, so I don't even have a sample made of this yet. How about that? But I told you you need a half a piece of cardstock, and you know I cut mine most often tall. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 by 11, and then I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. All right, then I need a layer, and I'm not going in. Yeah, this will make sense in a moment, I think. Then this piece I'm going to make 5 1/8. I'm not looking at what I posted earlier, so forgive me if I tell you not quite right. So 5 1/8. Okay, hold on. So it was 5 1/2. I went in by 1/4 and 1/8. So this is 4 1/4. Yep. So 3 7/8. Okay, so this is going to look, gosh, put nails on. Okay, so that looks like that. And then I need a layer for this that is roughly the same size. It needs to be, I want it to hang over a little bit. What did I tell you all? So I could follow the instructions that I gave you. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so let me cut this the same. I think that I may have, no, I gave it to you. Okay, so this is the piece that I said was the coordinating cardstock that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. This one is the one that is the same color as my base, and it is 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to need a piece of this that is 5 1/4 by 4. Alright, and then I'm going to use a piece of this flowering foil. And yes, I know that this was a celebration item, and I might be cheating a little bit to use it, but guys, I have enough celebration items that I am going to be able to extend celebration into April. So that means with every order that you place, you can still choose a celebration item from my stash. That's coming from me, not from Stampin' Up. And okay, so that'll be coming from me, not from Stampin' Up. So you have to choose from what I have. But okay, and this one, I'm going to take a piece of copper foil, which, you know, I never paid attention. I just called this copper all through celebration, and then someone pointed out in this video that it was actually rose gold. And now that they've shown that to me, I can say, oh yeah, I guess it kind of is. Okay, so this one I want to be 1/8 of an inch smaller than that, so it is going to be, yikes, so 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, now what am I going to do with all this? All right, let me see if this is going to layer up. Yes. Okay, so we are going to do what Kylie Bertucci called the, oh my gosh, scrappy strip technique, something like that. The first time I saw it was actually when Sarah Douglas's husband did this on their family crafting day. They had a video. Oh, that is going to be too much glare. In fact, do we even need that? Maybe without the glare is better, even though that gives us a shadow. If I turn this up, still a shadow. I don't know, glare or light. I think maybe the light. Okay, all right, so we're going to cut these in strips of about one part. I want to be about a 1/2 inch, and on this little mini trimmer, the silver part is a 1/2 inch, but I don't want them to be really even. Of course, I don't know why I thought that was going to be helpful unless I was coming this way. Which, okay, I don't think I will go that way. I think I will just eyeball this a little bit. So I'm coming at an angle. I don't know if you can see. Come over this way and just cutting strips of this paper. So we're going to do this with, well, what I have is this foil print. So if you were working with designer series paper, this is the piece that would be your designer series paper. If you search for the scrappy strip, I will make sure that that's the right hashtag. You'll see all kinds of examples of this that people have created and posted, and they've done it with all patterns of DSP. They've done it with all patterns of cardstock. The one that Sean Douglas did, he did all cardstock. And then Sarah did one where she did a mix of cardstock and, no, actually I think she did all, she might have done all DSP. Okay, that one's probably going to be an oddball. And actually, this would probably create enough for 2 or 3 cards. So be prepared for that. And you know, once you've done this hard part of creating your strips, the rest of it is going to go together pretty fast. I'm convinced of it. I've come a long way to be able to even do this much on the fly. I'm expanding my horizons greatly, getting very brave in this new world. All right, so there's that. So now we just need to do this last color that is the same as your card base. And the way I'm going to layer it up, that foil is just going to be peeking through between the strips. Now, what I couldn't figure out when I first saw this was, how on earth does this line up if you don't measure the pieces, if they're all different widths and such? And I'm still not entirely sure that I've got that figured out in my head, but we're going to go with it. Okay, I think that's all I need of the trimmer. So now I've got these 3 little piles, although I jumbled them all together. And we're just going to start. I'm going to use my glue. Gosh, my hair's all in my face. So I'm breaking all the rules, touching my face. Now, I intentionally have these strips a little bit bigger than this foil layer. And that is so that I've got room to adjust them a little bit, and then I'll trim them off at the end. So I think I'm going to start with one of the mint, and I'm actually going to start it up. It's going to bump against the edge. So just a thin layer of glue all the way across, and that's why I've got the silicone mat underneath. I hope I'm not sticking my head in the camera. I can't tell you how excited I am to have my Mac back and be able to film these what I call the right way again. So now I'm going to just leave a little bit of space in between. And you could do this as a pattern, you could do it a little more random, whatever appeals to you. I can't see well enough to know if my spacing in between is really, if I've done a good job at getting that even or not. Well, that was kind of lucky, wasn't it? I've got to pick it up though. All right. And then maybe we'll just mix it back up and come back in with If you're a pattern person, if you like things symmetrical, that's okay. You can make this whatever pattern symmetry appeals to you. Skinny one. And there are just so many ways. So I think that I will probably play with this some more, and I'll post the hashtag, the actual hashtag that Kylie. I'm giving credit to Kylie and Bruno. I think that they're kind of getting credit for the design, although it's probably something that people have been doing at least quite similarly for some time. But this time I don't know, for whatever reason. Anyway, I'll post that hashtag, and then I want you all to post your creations as well. I should look at the comments to see. Okay, I don't see anything yet. This is pretty cool too, because I can see, okay, I can't completely see because I need my glasses for about that distance. The struggle is real. So it looks like Hope is watching. Oh. And she said, go Preds. Okay, so I gotta figure out the Preds comment, Hope. So because this is, I've used navy and a foil. All right, Lou, I can't wait to see it. So there is a way that I can do a Zoom call and take it to Facebook Live. I just didn't want to go there today when it's my first time back with my Mac and risk having technology issues, but that is something that we will try in the future because I would love for us to be working on projects together in this kind of environment. Pets. Oh. Okay. See, I told you I couldn't see that well that far away. But anytime, I did figure out that you can post on this page, but over on, well, if you're on your like laptop or computer, it's down the left. There's an option that says posts, and you can click that option and then create a post. So I'm guessing on your mobile device, it's probably kind of across left to right. But when you see that post icon, you should be able to post a video there. The babies do like the Pets movie. I wondered if that's what it was. Yes. She's too funny watching that Secret Life of Pets and not moving. All right, I want a skinny one of these because I do think I want to end it with a green, or at least part of a green. Yes, Hazel and Owen are overdue for some fun time. I have a feeling they're going to create their own language, and we will be in big trouble. Okay, now this last one, yep, it's going to hang off. That's okay because we're going to trim them all up. But I want my adhesive only on this end. Okay. All right, so now if you've got one of these little guys, Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell these anymore, but Joann's, Michael's, Amazon, you can get them there. Creative Memories used to have them and called them a pickup square. Is that right, Hope? Do you remember? And Stampin' Up! Sold them until a few years ago. But this is an adhesive remover. So for Tombow, it's great for like when this little blob dries. Oh, you can't see. but I've got a blob down here. So when it dries, I can just take my adhesive remover and it'll rub right up. So, okay. So but I do want that to dry just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is come along with my trimmer and trim, thank you Hope, along the edges so that my strips are the same size as my foil piece. And then we're going to layer that to that, and then to the navy, and come up with some sort of tag greeting dots. Linda, I so miss you. It's time for you to come home, although I guess that's really just not the option right now. All right, so I'm lining this up, although I think it'd be easier to go this way first. Getting a little caught up in that glue. So cool. That looks like it could have come a little bit closer. Maybe I'll do that again. But now that I've got this, I can come up and cut this one. This little mini trimmer, oh my gosh, is the bomb for this. I might have gotten a little glue on my blade there. But my little adhesive remover will pick that up too. Okay, I'm going to come back down and do just a sliver. And, you know, if I have to trim off a little edge of my foil, that's okay. It's just right down here. Oh, that one cut. Okay. All right. So, cool. Now, this can go. I kind of like it like that. What have I got? Oh. So just the barest edge of that white is going to show. And you can make these real masculine. You can make them real feminine. This one looks to me pretty masculine, but what a great, you know, once you've got your little strips cut, this is a pretty fast way to make a card and then send it out. Because I feel like right now I'm sending more cards, which is a good thing. What a great habit to get in during this self-isolation. I mean, it really is a cool technique. And okay, so the downside is if you had trouble throwing out scraps before you saw this, it's really going to be a problem now, because you're going to view every scrap as a potential for this technique, right? And I did not get that on straight at all, but such an optical illusion, it might be hard to tell. So you could pop that up on dimensionals. I probably won't, because I'm going to need a white layer for the inside as well. And I'll show you what, okay, that was not good. Okay. This is why I use Tombow, so that I can wiggle it around and pretend that I can see and actually get it straight. Okay, so there's the basic. And look, I've got all of these strips. That would make at least one more card, because we use, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 for this card. I got all of those. I can make another one. What Kylie did on the inside of her card. So let's see. Don't feel like doing the math to translate that the way I need to. So I'm gonna make this 5 and this is 5 and an 1/8. Then this needs to be 3 7/8. Okay. So then what Kylie did on the inside, and I probably don't have a strip that I can, they're not going to be long enough. Okay, hold that thought. Because I told you I was following the rules, right? Doing it the way she did it. All right, so what if you, what other, well, I guess we'll see what different designs you all have out here. All right, I'm just going to take 1/2 inch. I apologize if the glare is just outrageous. Now, if you're placing an order for me and it's $50, remember you can pick from my stash, but if you select any of the papers as your item, I will have to cut it in half. I can send it 12 by 6, but I can't send it 12 by 12. So I would cut it in half. All right. So then take this strip. Still managed to cut that just a little long. Maybe I was talking and not measuring. Now I hear the dog coming up the stairs. Okay, so let's put this down. Now the other card I'm going to show you today, I didn't give you instructions to do, but I wanted to show you something that you can do with a Stamparatus that I haven't done in a while. Okay, so here's this, and then let's get, I like this sending hugs. Where are you? So sentimental. And I have pieces of white cut, but not that one. Well, it can go on, let's see. It would actually be faster just to cut a couple of those. Okay. All right, let me just run this through. Maybe not with a stamp though. And actually, I did go off the reservation for that a little bit because that's not. Kylie actually embossed on one of her strips this morning. What? I can't. What's wrong? You've got to talk to me. I can't see you. Come. Look, you're not on camera, but come tell me what's wrong. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to cut it short then. Okay, take her to the bathroom and start running the... Okay. All right, guys, so you're going to have to imagine the rest of this. I've got to take a timeout, and if I can get back on later, I'll let you know. But I'm going to put sending healing hugs right here, and maybe we'll have a part 2, and I can show you the rest of it, and I'll come back and tell you why I have to go, but everyone would agree I got to go. Guys, thanks so much. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.